Greetings. Just returned from my fifth or sixth trip over the last 5 years to India. In particular, most of my time has been spent in Pune, India. Really noticed some amazing changes over the last 5 years. The amount of growth and new stuff being built, whether they be office towers or hotels or restaurants, is amazing. It really does feel that India is going from what the US went through from post-World War II all the way through the year 2000, and they're jamming into a decade. And we seem to be maybe in the 80s when you're in India. That's sort of the go-go vibe that you get. Everybody feels tomorrow is going to be better than today. Young people are working hard and finding more opportunities than they had in the past. It's really an amazing place to be right now. The opportunity for companies in the US to work together with people in India, I feel really is something that needs to be, the relationships and the bonds need to be strengthened. There's an opportunity for both countries to be massive players in the global economy, to really leverage what each other's capabilities and areas of expertise are. In particular, I would love to have a bond between Chicago, which is a city obviously near and dear to my heart, and Pune. I feel that these two cities together, often when I'm meeting with people in Pune, and I've probably met with 30 or 40 different companies at this point, I think of someone over here that, wow, I wish so-and-so could have had a chance to sit down with this person. They could really do some amazing things together. So I think one of the challenges we'll find is communication, time zone, and trust. Those seem to be some challenging issues to get across. But as you know, probably in the next few years, we'll have a direct flight from Chicago to Pune. I wouldn't doubt it. See that in the next 10 years. And as technology, like telepresence and other things like that, become more mainstream, I think that that will really solve all the gaps. You spend more time with people, obviously you have more trust, easier to communicate when there's better ways of technology. Even Skype video call is great these days. And you look at travel, and when travel becomes easier and more accessible, obviously that helps with all of those as well. So what other observations? You wonder what the impact of all this economic growth so quickly is. Many of the people I spoke with on this last trip really feel that the strains to the social fabric of India are great. When I first visited Pune, there were no dealerships in the areas of BMW, Audi, and Mercedes. One night we went out to dinner, and there was a parking lot filled with these, and nothing but young kids driving them. And you wonder what sort of impact that has on a country, how fast everything's changing. The economic prosperity does seem to be reaching all levels, albeit many people are probably not being carried yet from the prosperity that India is seeing. I think it will come. Just anecdotally, I noticed a lot less people running up to our car at the red lights and knocking on the window and begging for money. That actually only happened one time this last trip, whereas the first time I visited 5 years ago, I would say that was almost every single red light. You see more people selling little trinkets and selling socks, or that there seems to be more disposable income that is flowing down to all levels. But that'll be definitely something that'll be a challenge for India as it continues to press forward. Is how does the haves and the have-nots, is the separation continued, or does this prosperity gives them the opportunity to spread the country's wealth a little more evenly across its people? A challenge that I believe the U.S. is also facing over the next few years. Just a wonderful place. If you have the opportunity to visit India, I highly encourage you to do so. If you're running a business and feel you need an India strategy, be happy to talk with you. Or if you are in India, hello. I'll see you back on my next trip. Take care.